Alright, hey you guys! It is TsubakiSwagg and I'm coming to you with my review of Magi chapter 213, The Summit. So, the time has finally come when we get to the summit. And things turned out a little worse than I thought they were going to. So of course, everyone is there, like everyone from the Kyo Empire and everyone from Sandria is there, and of course when they got there they had to leave their metal vessels outside of the meeting room so that way they can speak on equal terms, because they're pretty much just all humans now because they don't have their metal vessels, and the people of their household can't fight without their leader having his or her metal vessel. So everyone is pretty much on equal terms. But it's like things go from bad to worse, because first Alibaba is questioned by his household as to why he wasn't on the ship with them and what was going on with him, and pretty much Morgiana figured it out that Ren Cohen pretty much made him an offer that he can't refuse, because she pretty much figured out that his alliance with Sandria is being kind of pushed to its limits because of something that he would willingly die for, and as for them being part of his household, they are supposed to follow him regardless of where he goes. So not looking forward to seeing how that turns out. But so they all come to the meeting, and then out of nowhere the Finalis corpse from Liam appears from nowhere, and it seems like Liam got word that the summit was happening, even though Liam is within has a treaty with the Seven Seas Alliance. But Mu Alexis, whom is the leader of the Finalis Corps, is also friends with Ren Cohen. So this is kind of like a conflict of interest. But Sinbad was pretty much like, yeah, we need to have a talk, blah, blah, and maybe we can like talk over wine or something after the summit. And Mu Alexis was like, well, that sounds like a great idea, but I don't drink. And then people of his household was like, he drinks like a fish, blah, blah. So looks like things are a little rocky between everyone. But after all of that, out of nowhere, Yunnan comes up and he's like, so the two main people who are pretty much going to steal the show are arriving, and it turns out that Aladdin and Titus, whom became, I believe he became the new Magi, if I was correct me if I'm wrong, he became the new Magi when Lady Shahrazad died, because she pretty much gave her life force to him so he could continue living. So he is pretty much the other Magi now. So Titus and Aladdin appear like on his flying turban, and Aladdin was like, why do we have to come in such a flashy manner? And Titus was like, I believe it's exciting, blah, blah. So Aladdin and Titus and Yunnan all come together, and Aladdin pretty much says that he is going to tell them about Al-Matoran, which is the other world that King Solomon lived in that also got destroyed pretty much by the Black Riku. So it looks like we're going to be hearing some explanations about King Solomon's world and why the Magis were created and blah blah pretty soon, and I'm looking forward to it. Every chapter that I read of Magi, I start liking it more and more, and I want to keep reading, but I know that I can't until they put it out. But I would love to hear what y'all think is going to happen in the next chapter. But as always, please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios. Question by his household. Are you okay? But he is questioned by his household.